Let's stress about it for about half an hour. 90 seconds worth of work. Good job.
I guess with the new format and how all these changes are starting to come into play, it's surprising when it first came out. And I mean, I must admit, I think that these changes are going to be great for the long run, for sponsors, for athletes, for everyone, really. However, it's a little unclear on how everything is meant to play out, and we don't really know what the rule book says. So that clarity of not understanding what we can and cannot do, that's a little confusing, which I think needs to be cleared up before the season actually begins. And I mean, with the new sanctioned event, with the sanctioned events coming up in the next couple of weeks, it's definitely going to be an interesting season, that's for sure.
This time of the year, we're in a unique situation right now where we are, given the new format of the CrossFit Games, the sanctioned events being released. Next year will be open around this time, so where we are right now, there's a lot of uncharted territory. So we've got a couple of weeks, we've got 40 days until Wodapalooza. So for us, it's very important to prioritize training to be purposeful for the event. And having said that, we want to utilize this time as well to keep our recovery in check as well, given that Wodapalooza may be in 40 days, but however the CrossFit Games in 200 days.
I think I definitely enjoy being pushed so much that, hey, yeah, they smash me into certain workouts, but I also hold my own as well. And I think that it's a way of me either adapting on the fly, needing to change certain things in my training, even just adapting as a person and accepting that, hey, okay, like they did really well there, how can I be better for next time?
I got a text and said, hey, if we've been thinking about moving to the U.S. For a little bit, and if we wanted to move to Cookeville, would that be a problem? And I was like, no, of course not. So they've been great and more than above and beyond great guests. Yeah, I think it's just you know, the term iron sharpens iron. I think having great training partners, having this type of lifestyle where you're around other people that want to get better all the time is just it's a great atmosphere to be around, and I think people want to be a part of that. So she's just super fit, super well-rounded. It's not anything she's bad at. She's good. I mean, obviously she won the games twice, so right. Got to be good to win the games once, let alone twice.
By me accomplishing what I've accomplished so far, it's given me a platform where I can reach out to people that like to follow me on my journey and also are looking for inspiration, and they can realize that I was them 5 years ago, just trying to go about my day, you know, trying to improve my fitness, enjoying the social aspect of the community in CrossFit, and realizing that, hey, I had a dream, and I was like, I really want to do that. And if you put your mind to it, if you work hard and you surround yourself with the people that genuinely care about you, then there is no way someone can come around and tell you that you can't achieve that. You can achieve whatever you set your mind to. And I truly believe that you need a team to do that. And I've learnt that along the way, that you need to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with really good people. Not only are you having to work hard and everything, but you need to bounce, you know, your emotions off those people and get their guidance throughout the season so that you don't explode inside. And if I can help motivate, or if I can help guide anyone in the world to go out after their dreams, then that's more than a gold medal. Coming into the CrossFit Games in 2015, I was in awe of just even being at the CrossFit Games, let alone, you know, being right next to athletes that I looked up to. And coming into 2016, I still had that thought of, wow, you know, like these are incredible athletes, and I still couldn't believe that I was still on the world stage competing right beside them. And it does, you have to compete and you have to be surrounded by these people a few times to realize that you also deserve to be there, because you also have put the hard work in. And I don't know if being in Australia and not being surrounded by those incredible athletes was a little bit of probably a delay in me realizing that, because all I would do is train with my friends and family, and that was it. So when it came to the games, and it was like my first time to actually experience that, yes, I experienced regionals with some fantastic Australian athletes, but being on the world stage at the CrossFit Games was just unbelievable. And I think me realizing that in 2016 was definitely something that not only built my confidence, but it also allowed me to really look past the fact that those girls are incredible, but so am I. I'm not defined by the CrossFit Games. I am Tia-Clair Toomey, who just wants to make the world a better place, and I want to go out there and show people that anything you set your mind to is possible. Prove to not only myself but to the world that it was no fluke. But when I got second again, that motivation was, I was so broken inside that I was like, I never want to feel that again. So I'm going to train so much harder so that I never lose ever again.
She's a lot better now.
not necessarily peak fit for competition, but her strength numbers, her volume, capacity at the moment, what she's taking on board at this point in time, is a lot better numbers compared to where she was 12 months ago.
I think I have high expectations of myself, and I don't think that that's a negative thing. I think that that's a way of me always checking in with myself. One, I do give myself a lot of positive talk, and I'm very happy with what I've achieved, and I'm super satisfied with how I'm processing it all. However, I think that there's just so much more room to grow, and by me realizing that and having high expectations and not putting any limits on my goals, it's just expanding my ability to go out and achieve whatever I like, things that I didn't even think was possible.
Is this the best version of Tia to have been? Look, I solely believe the best version's yet to come.
It's something that we're still trying to figure out. We sometimes wake up pinching ourselves thinking like, wow, is this really happening? But we have been able to go and experience so many things that we never even thought would happen. And all it came down to was wanting to do the CrossFit Open and me saying to Shane that, hey Shane, I'm gonna go to the CrossFit Games one day.